You're watching quarterfinal round coverage of the Eastern Dakota Conference Tournament on the Davies Live Network. Tonight it's top-seeded Fargo-Davies versus the 9-seed West Fargo. Good evening, everyone. I'm Grant Hubbard alongside Mark Hubbard. Now, let's look at Davies as the number one seed for the sixth time in the last 7 seasons. They've been dominant this season, a record of 19-2. Number one offense and defense. How does Davis continue their winning ways against West Fargo tonight?
Well, whatever way it is, Grant, they're going to have to do it again tonight without Mason Clabo, the league's leading scorer and the leading assist guy in the EDC. Have to find a way to do that again tonight. Ray Brown, Dan York have really picked up the slack, so they're going to have to continue to pick up the pace and fill in for that scoring where Clabo's loss from the lineup will be felt tonight.
Turning to West Fargo, they pull off an upset in the play-in, defeating 8-seed Fargo South 76-68. However, they were swept by the Eagles during the season. They allowed 97 and 89 points in those two contests. How does West Fargo finally get a win in this series?
Well, the key to them tonight, Grant, is going to be turning the ball over. In the 2 games prior in the regular season, West Fargo turned the ball over 26 and 31 times respectively. That can't continue tonight if West Fargo expects to keep it close. Both games have been double-digit, easy wins for Davies. They led by 25 at the half in the January game. They led by 20 at the half here a week ago. West Fargo has to find a way to keep it close, and that means taking care of the basketball to have any chance of pulling off the upset here in the first round tonight.
Should be a fun one. EDC quarterfinal, number 1 Davies, number 9 West Fargo. Lineups are next.
Good evening and welcome to Fargo Davies High School for tonight's matchup featuring the visiting West Fargo Packers and your Davies Eagles. The North Dakota High School Activities Association and the Eastern Dakota Conference encourage and promote good sportsmanship by student athletes, coaches, and spectators. We have you cheer for your team and be respectful of the opponent and the officials. As high school student athletes, they commit to fair play, responsibility, and respect. Both teams invite you to support their effort. And now, let's meet tonight's lineups. First, let's meet the officials certified by the North Dakota High School Activities Association. Tonight's officials are Mike Holmes, Brad Siliuson, and Galvin Tubner. And now, let's meet starting lineups. First, for the visiting Packers, a 5'10 senior, number 2, Max Schell. A 5'8 senior, number 3, Peyton McGregor. A 6'2 senior, number 11, Isaac Fitz. A 6'1 junior, number 23, Keaton McGregor. And a 6'5 junior, number 24, Tony Leal. Head coach for the Packers, Adam Palczewski, assisted by Nate Knudsen, Joel Kalish, Greg Winke, Nate Altoff, Mitch Smetty, and Doug Steckler. And now, let's meet your home team, the Davies Eagles. A 6'2 senior, number 0, Max Mitchell. A 6'1 junior, number 2, Dan York. A 5'11 senior, number 11, Ray Brown. A 6'4 junior, number 13, Jackson Beislinger. And a 6'3 junior, number 14, Alpha Camara. Your Eagles are coached by Bart Manson, assisted by Jacob, Andre Zimiga, Matt Veit, and Brad Eidelbaugh. Eagle fan.
I know we're ready up here.
How about those broadcasters?
It's game time. Here we go from South Fargo, EDC quarterfinal.
It's narco time, postseason style.
Camara and Leal to tip it off. Leal wins that one easily for the Packers.
And Grant Davies High School goes, wait a minute, Thanks, Bill Rafter.
McGregor out of the corner, and Max Shell. McGregor, top of the key, had it poked away out of the corner, and Shell, his triple. Can't find it. Was tipped out of bounds. Eagles will take possession.
Not a bad look on the first possession there for the Packers. As we are in stand until we score time, kids.
York will take it across. Shell poking at him. He'll get it in. The Beiswinger may have been tapped away. It was tapped away. Open shot fits. Almost blocked by York, but instead he puts it in for 2.
Yeah, a little careless with the ball right off the bat there for Davies. Got to settle it down a little bit.
York to Beiswinger. Mitzel down the lane, kick out. Beiswinger corner 3. Got it!
Boy. And as Beiswinger hits some big threes this year, and there's a good start for Davies right out of the gate. And again, ball pressure.
McGregor had 3 guys around him. He'll find Shell. Now inside McGregor. Blocked by Camara. It's stuck on the glass and out of bounds.
Well, the early test for Tony Leal's ankle, he got a little nicked up in the game against South. In the play-in game, limped off the floor.
Get the ball inside. Shell collects it and was off of his own foot. Will stay with the Packers. Bart Manson disagrees. 16 to shoot. McGregor with the inbound. Get the ball inside. He'll give and go. Back outside. Deep 3. Got it. Max foul. York to Brown. Beiswinger, another 3 in the corner. Got it!
Jackson Beiswinger came to play tonight, boys and girls.
West Fargo struggling to get the ball up the court. Shell has it. Foul. Over to Shell, left open. Short on that 3. Leal had it. Now Brown racing back up the court. 2 defenders with stripped Shell. West Fargo has numbers. Leal with the rebound and the putback and the score. Brown finds hot. Beiswinger's been hot. Brown through traffic. May have been blocked. Now foul in transition to Fitz. Fitz baseline was stripped by Mitzel. Camara comes up with the ball. Camara was way through traffic, lost the ball. He threw it right to Max Shell. Leal in transition. The spin layup is good. 9-6 Packers.
Boy, West Fargo pushing the pace. Not sure that's a long-term game they want to get into.
Brown, corner 3, off. Rebound collected by Leal. Foul to Shell in the corner. Foul outside. Leal will step into a 3, and he hits it.
Boy, West Fargo shooting the lights out early here, and Davies in an early hole 3 minutes in.
Riley Hansen's already going to the scorer's table. York kicks it out. Mitzel will try a 3. Got it!
Oh, nothing but triples for Davies so far in this one, Grant.
Both teams. McGregor brings it up off his own foot to the Eagles.
Careless drive there, not taking care of the ball by Fitz. Davies gets it back. Chance to tie it up here.
Riley Hansen will come in, a little more size. Mitzel will check out of the game.
Got a shoe blowout here we got to get addressed.
And Nick Parise has come in.
Interesting, he's 14.5 points a game, Perry's, but he comes off the bench to start this one.
6-man roll, John Havlicek, right? York will bring it across the timeline. Around a Beiswinger screen, York was fouled on his way to the basket.
Yeah, and Shell is one of those defenders, number 2 for West Fargo, who's just always in your grill, right? He is always up, always contesting possessions. Going to be interesting to see how he does tonight against this Davies offense.
Beiswinger looking to get it in. York left open on the wing. Tie game. 6-point hole, no more. Eagles have tied it at 12.
And just like that, Davies back right up even.
Low half-court pressure. McGregor tight ropes the sideline. Was stripped and will stay with West Fargo.
And one of the points we talked about at the beginning of the game, Grant, West Fargo can't turn the ball over as much as they did in the first 2 games. They're already starting to get there.
Right. McGregor looking to get it in. Finds Perry's open for 3. Short. Leal. He was fouled on the way up. That's 2 shots coming for Tony Leal.
Falls on Eagle number 14, Camara. First personal, first team foul. At the line, number 24, Leal.
Leal short on the first, just 16.7 points a game. That's good for 10th in the EDC.
Leal also 72% at the line, but he shorts the first one.
He chops the free throws, goes one for 2. York, a blocking foul is called there on Max Schell.
Again, exactly what I talked about just a few minutes ago. Schell is going to be aggressive, up in your grill, and he picks up the first foul right there.
First personal, second team foul.
You'll get maximum effort out of Schell. There's no doubt about that, the way he plays. And we're got guys moving around.
Ball is
Referee's not ready yet.
He is now. York will get it. Crosses half. York, Schell all over him. Passes off to Brown. Over to Riley Hansen. His 3 just off. Hansen, Camara with the steal. He was fouled down. Well, who does have the possession here? I believe Camara was fouled. He was.
They're going to call that on Max foul, it looks like, Grant.
Camara at the heads-up play to get the steal.
Yeah, great hustle by Alpha there to get possession of the ball.
Beiswinger will lob it in to Camara.
And again,
York Schell all over him, and he does get the steal. Cross half.
oh,
Double dribble is called. Tiedemann.
couldn't really see that clearly from our vantage point here, but
good
referee is all
crowd
over
tonight.
that one.
Number 4, Cole Police.
Cole Calise is checked in. Brown, kick out to the corner, Camara. Brown double teamed inside. Hansen had it, got poked away. Finds Calise for 3. No. Camara tried to get the rebound, couldn't. Leal comes up with it, and a foul is called on Riley Hansen.
Yeah, Leal brought the ball down and got bailed out there with that foul on Hansen.
Don't bring the ball down.
Don't bring the ball down. All the 20-some games we've done, what do I say every broadcast?
Don't bring the ball down.
Hansen's first.
Tiedemann to inbound. Gets to Perry's.
Davies staying in that trap.
The trap. Camara with the steal. Had it. Lost it. Perry's has it. Going back the other way for the Packers. He'll take it through the teeth of the defense. Gets his own miss. Camara swats it out of bounds to stay with the Packers.
And
he got a whole hand on that one.
Alpha with a block and a half a game. There's your block. Oof. Alpha dog getting it done. Just think of all the ways he impacted that just last 30 seconds of game action there, Grant.
Yeah.
He is a phenomenal defender.
Finds McGregor. Now Fitz to the corner. Fitz down the lane. Fouled by Beiswinger.
Not sure how that wasn't a travel, but then again.
That's why we're up here.
Yeah.
Fouls on Eagles, number 13, Beiswinger, first personal, third team foul. At the line, Isaac Fitz.
Fitz 72% at the line.
Makes the first. Bumpus Loria will check in.
Intervene, number 12, Bumpus Gloria.
Laurie, a big rebounder, pulls down 6 a game.
Leal will take a seat. Makes that one too. Eagles lead 15-12. Brown trying to pass. Just keeps pivoting, looking for someone to get it to. Was kicked off of a shoe. Open, Kamara, another block. McGregor saves it. Over to the corner. Perry's gets it back out to Fitz. Keith McGregor's left open for three, and he hits it. Back to 6. 18-12 Packers.
Excellent ball movement there by West Fargo to get the open shot, and they're knocking him down.
Beiswinger to Hansen. Eagles, Kamara gets inside, is fouled and one.
Just the sheer desire and ability to work by Alpha Kamara there, Grant. Wouldn't give up on the possession, goes in, gets fouled, and he'll get an opportunity to complete the conventional three-point play.
West Fargo bringing a lot of pressure early. They were just able to escape it and get it to Kamara. So Ray Brown and Hansen have checked out. Dan York and Nick Hasbargen have checked in. Kamara hits the free throw. Cuts the West Fargo lead in half. Out of half-court pressure. Tiedemann will hand it off. Tiedemann in the corner. He's open in the corner, and he hits it. Another three-pointer made by West Fargo.
Number 5, Tiedemann for the three.
West Fargo can't miss, 21-15. Calise to Kamara. Pass intercepted by Fitz, and he's got the layup.
Fitz for two.
Beiswinger will tap it to York. York picked up his dribble, gets it to Beiswinger. Hasbargen over to Calise. Inside pass, Beiswinger for two.
There you go.
Beiswinger for two.
And a timeout called by Bart Manson.
Yeah, and Bart Manson is not happy with so far the offensive effort. Nice, solid low post play there to Beiswinger. Try to stem the tide a little bit here as Davies is trailed by as many as 8, now down to 6.
Now, West Fargo has applied a lot of pressure early on, more than we're used to seeing. How do you break that pressure?
Well, you got to take care of the basketball. And one of the things they're doing is some sloppy play they're getting up court. But once they're getting into that transition area, right when they cross half court to the three-point line, not a lot of smart decisions have been made with the ball at various times here. So I think that's one of the problems that Davies is having, just not taking very good care of the basketball. Normally, games with these two teams, or with Davies involved, it's quite the opposite. You have the other team turning it over a whole bunch.
Right.
Just a quick update and interest to people in this game. Shanley leading Devils Lake 46-45. 7 seconds remaining in that tournament game. The winner of that game gets the winner of this one. Loser of that one gets the loser of this one Friday night. We'll keep you updated on the final as we hear it.
Deep pass to Leal. Now Loria guarded by Hasbargen. Foul, thought about it.
He gave it some serious thought.
Take it down the lane, kick it over. Fake the three, foul down the lane. Blocking foul is called on Beiswinger. That'll be his second foul.
Falls on Eagles number 13, Beiswinger. Second personal, 4th team foul. At the line, number 4 foul.
Foul makes the first. Second one for foul, got them both. Brown. Directing traffic to Beiswinger. To Hasbargen. Tapped away. Beiswinger got it back. Brown for three. Got it. They needed that one.
Big sequence there. Jackson Beiswinger keeping the play alive, and Ray Brown buries the 3 to cut it to 5.
Foul. McGregor lost it, but a foul is called.
Is that a Hasbargen foul?
I think it was. No, it was York.
Okay.
Team foul. At the line, McGregor.
Misses the first one. Camaro check back in the game for Beiswinger. He'll sit down with those 2 fouls.
Quick update, Grant Central over Red River, 10-6, 4 minutes in that region tournament game. North leads Cheyenne 21-13 with 7 to go in the first half there. No final yet, Chanley, Devils Lake.
Second one, got that one. Max Shell will come into the game for Bonfils-Loria. 26-20 Packer lead, 10:15 to go first half. York carries it across. Off to Hasbargen, inside Camara. Brown, another 3, misses that one. Shell with the rebound. Foul across half. McGregor trying to spin on Hasbargen. Nice defense. Got it back to foul. Inside Leal. Tapped out of bounds. Will stay with West Fargo.
Again, Camara gets that long arm out there, bats it out of bounds to disrupt the play. 14 to shoot here.
McGregor to inbound. Shell. Leal had it, lost it. Loose ball on the floor. Shell had it. 3 to shoot. 2. Fitz at the horn. No. Leal with the shot clock violation before he could get the shot up.
Never hit the rim, I think, is the issue there,
right.
Grant. I don't think it ever touched the rim, and so shot clock violation.
A hectic West Fargo possession ends with no points.
Well, that's why I wondered if they wanted to play at that pace. That's the risk you take, though, of turning the ball over. Now it looks like they're going to push a little bit.
Keep bringing that pressure. York down the lane. How'd he put that one down?
That's just not fair.
Now cut to 4. Foul. Now McGregor back to foul. Leal trying to post up down low. Instead, Shell has it. Shell will rise from mid-range. Misses. Loose ball. York tracks it down. Nick Hasbargen taking a tumble. McGregor looks like he tripped him up. York out. Mitzel for 3. Got it!
Bang.
1-point game.
Max Mitzel had one of his best games of the season against West Fargo, Grant, and he's right up to another good first half here.
And you can't miss him because of the green shoes. Shell, poor shot, no good. Eagles looking to take the lead. Brown for the 3, misses. Camara had it, lost it to foul. Foul, directing traffic, gets it to McGregor. To the corner and foul. Mitzel on him. Waiting for something to develop, but still just take it in. It was out of bounds. Camara again with the play.
Even if he doesn't block the ball or steal the ball away from you, he influences the play, Grant, and there you go. He steps on the end line, another West Fargo turnover.
He really is Dennis Rodman, isn't he?
He absolutely is Dennis Rodman. If you don't know who he is, kids, look him up. Google it.
91 on the Bulls, or
right.
10 on the Pistons.
And I don't know what color hair he's going to have when you Google it.
Good question. York on Shell. York fadeaway jumper, pure.
Wait, Dan York is a pure scorer at heart, and that is absolutely the epitome of what he does right there.
Probably wasn't the best shot available, but he hit it anyway.
Yeah.
Leal down the lane. Oh, errant pass.
Again.
Little high.
What have I said already? Twice.
Turnovers.
If West Fargo can avoid doing that, they're in this game. But look they've given back that lead already.
Yeah, 8 points.
Turning the ball
down
over
one.
right and left.
Manson telling his team to go. Trying to build on their 1-point advantage. York down the lane, hop step. Couldn't finish it, but we'll get the foul. That's Shell's second. Ray Brown's shadow has picked up his second foul. Or Dan York's.
Yeah, depending on which possession we're talking about.
First of 2 for York is good. Bonfils-Loria checked back in for Shell with those 2 fouls.
York 68% at the line this season. They drained the second one.
Second one for York. Got it. Loria hits the deck. 3-point Eagle lead.
And Davies, Grant, on a 9-0 run at this point.
Loria, guarded by Hasbargen. A lot of traffic on the right side. Kurt Perry's directing traffic to foul inside. Thought about it. Inside Leal, and he scores.
Leal, the first guy to doubles tonight with 10.
Just under 7 minutes to go in this first half. York on the handoff. Got fouled again by Max Foul.
Again, pure scorer right there. Gets hacked, throws the ball up, gets it on the glass, going to shoot.
Boston Packers, number 4 foul, second personal, 16th foul. Dan York at the line.
Next one is the bonus for Davies.
Ooh, home bounce puts that one in for the first one.
The Mason Claybo rims in full effect this evening.
Eagles are the number 2 free throw shooting team in the conference, 70%. Hits them both.
Yeah,
Again, no commentators jinx.
Yeah, and one thing Bart Manson talked about, they were 30 of 35 at the line in the game against West Fargo last time out, Grant, and that's been served him in good stead so far.
Loria down the lane, blocked by Camara. Oh my goodness, they blocked it again. Have a half. York down the lane. York was stripped to West Fargo. My goodness, Alpha Camara.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's snowing outside, but there's a block party going on at Davies, courtesy of Alpha Camara.
Who's your daddy being chanted?
Davies fans questioning some parentage. For the record, I'm your daddy.
Yes, you are. Foul inside Leal. Camara, another one and one.
And Tony Leal had a little something to say about that after he made that basket.
Number 14, second personal, 16th foul. The bucket's good. Shooting the M1, Leal.
And now Bart Manson's got a decision to make. Does he keep Camara out on the floor with 2 fouls at the 6:17 mark of the first half?
And it turns out the answer is yes.
At least for now.
No movement on the Eagle bench yet. For the tie, bricked it. Loria had the rebound, did get the rebound. Camara ties him up, out of bounds to the Eagles.
Rugby scrum there at the end, tipped away, and Davies comes out with the possession.
And they hold
Hustle
on to
play.
And they hold on to their lead.
Postseason basketball, am I right?
Yep. York. Now the Brown. Tiedemann. Nice defense. Tiedemann with the steal. Gets it off to Perry's down the lane. Perry's tries Camara and hits it. West Fargo retakes the lead. York trying to barrel his way into the paint. York, still 20 to shoot.
Tiedemann couldn't keep up with him there. That was just a matter of whether York was going to get by him or he was going to get fouled, and the latter occurred.
Peter Habelka will check into the game for the first time. And the Eagles are now in the penalty.
So 1-and-1 penalty.
Yeah. They're in the penalty. It's 7+ fouls.
An NBA game broke out all of a sudden.
York can't hit the first half of the 1-and-1.
So you should have said bonus.
West Fargo passes the ball around the perimeter. Finds Loria. Guarded by Hasbargen. Loria, kick out, 3. No good off the heel. Get it out to York. York cross. York lost the handle. Back to the line he goes.
Boston Packers, number 0, Perry. Second personal, 18th foul.
2 on Perry's.
At the line, shooting the 1-and-1, Dan York.
So now 3 players for West Fargo with a couple of fouls in the first half.
York misses another 1-and-1. West Fargo holds on to their 1-point advantage. Tiedemann, York, Brown all over.
Oh, yep.
Hard screen, illegal screen. If it's that hard, it's got to be illegal.
I don't know if he intentionally wanted to do that, but it's Max Mitzel certainly took some punishment there.
Mitzel flying. McGregor will come back into the game.
And now West Fargo with their 9th team foul, so the next one's the 2-shot. We're going with penalty.
Sure. 5 minutes to play in the half. York off to Brown. Brown spin dribble to the corner in Mitzel. Brown through traffic, lost the handle, got it back. Hasbargen stole it from Mitzel, it looked like. 10 to shoot, will stay with the Eagles. It was off of Fitz.
I'm not sure it was planned for Hasbargen to get that
ball. No, it was
not.
I think Mitzel just, Hasbargen just saw it.
And now Davies has 8 to shoot.
That's important. This is York create. Looking to dance down the lane. Mitzel, 2-1, fade away. Can't get the roll. Fitz. Gets it to Leal.
Nope.
No basket, offensive foul. Nick Hasbargen stood in and took it.
That's the correct call. That's absolutely the correct call. No homerism there. Got to the spot. Leal took it right at him.
Adam Palczewski wants a word with the official over there on the
not happy
side there. Was not pleased with that call. Eagles have had chances to take the lead. A couple of Dan York missed 1-and-1s. York gets to Hasbargen. Mitzel for the corner, way off. And Fitz with the rebound. Gets it to Laureate. Hasbargen with the steal. Will stay with West Fargo. Cole Calise will check in. He'll check in for Mitzel. Gets it into McGregor. Brown all over him. Now Tiedemann. McGregor on the Fitz screen. Foul is called on Brown for the reach-in.
And the quick hands of Ray Brown, not quite quick enough there.
West Fargo now in the bonus.
Number 23, McGregor, entering the game, number 4 foul.
First half rattles out. Police. Another foul is called. Tiedemann will reach in there on Calise. Now they're in the 2-shot bonus.
Third personal, shooting the double bonus. Cole Calise.
And Adam Palczewski not happy. He
Not
is giving
one
the
bit.
referee a real piece of his mind.
A little bit of confusion here. Can't sub in yet. Calise makes the first tie game. Now Parise will check in.
Calise 63% at the line this year. Still talking from Adam Palczewski.
And Davies takes the lead by a point, 33-32, 3:40 to play in the half.
And that's 3 on Cole Tiedemann, in case we didn't make that clear, too. So the foul trouble starting to get there a little bit for West Fargo.
Parries to Fitz in the really student section. Leal, guarded by Havelka. Havelka doing everything he can to the corner. We'll get it into him again. Triple teamed, and the miss. Havelka with the board.
Great defensive effort there on that sequence by Havelka.
York hounded by McGregor. Floater in the lane, off the board. What a play by Daniel York.
The bank is open, Daniel York. Ooh.
Leal for 3. Can't respond. Fitz had it, lost it. rolls out the foul. Fresh shot clock. McGregor, this reset the offense to Perry's. We'll stand at the top of the key looking for a shot here. We'll get it inside the Lely's quadruple team. Out. And the shot, a three-pointer, is good by Perry's. Tie game at 35. York, and he is hit right in the chops by Isaac Fitz. He'll go right back to the line.
Interesting on that possession down there. Bart Manson, you hear them, they're going to Tony. They rotate over, and the 3 points wide open on the wing. So
York finally hits a free throw after the two missed 1-and-1s.
He is up to 14 on the night.
Leading scorer in the game. Second of two for York. Rattles out. Free throws are not his friend so far. 36-35 Eagles. McGregor, errant pass. Still corralled by Perry's. Foul. Double teamed. Down the lane. Perry's. Off the board is good.
Perry's for two.
Brown. Off of a foot. I don't know who is going to stay with the Eagles.
Keaton McGregor touched it on the side there.
Monfils Loria will check back into the game for who is the question. For foul, looks like. We get it into Brown. May have been fouled. We'll dish it down to Havelka, and give and go is good.
Peter Havelka with some offense. Nice to see that.
Final 90 seconds of the first half.
And he is making Tony Leo's life miserable right now.
Doing everything he can to stay with him. Loria, right by Hasbargen, trying to body his way in. Another three-point attempt way off from Fitz. York on the break. Couldn't get the shot to go in, but will go back to his home, the free throw line.
Freeze with three, Tiedemann with three.
York home roll puts that one in.
Just a slight bit of backspin on that one.
Just a bit. Second one for the junior. Hits them both this time. 3-point Eagle lead, minute 12 to go in the half. McGregor trying to get York on skates. Loria will rise for three. Off. Brown with the board. Brown trying to get through traffic. He does. Calise transition three. Got it! 3-point marksman hits again.
The wing missile for Cole Calise, and Davies is up 6. And
no one home. Threw it right to Mason Claiborne. Problem is he's hurt and he plays for the other team.
Oh my goodness. Can't make a mistake like that. Never saw it.
No, never saw it. Brown almost never saw that one.
Yeah.
York will stop in the lane. That one was blocked. Leal saves it. Shell inside. York chases it down. Shot clock turned off.
Bart Manson wants him to slow it down, play for the last shot.
Up 6. He'll just take his time and dribble it out in their half court. Loria coming with the double team. And intercepted by Leal. And that one was tapped away. We'll go back to the Eagles. There's about 6.8 on the clock.
Well, quite the sequence there. Nobody saw that one coming.
Eagles will get some shooters on the floor. Beiswinger and Mitzel. They'll take Hasbargen and Havelka, played very valiantly on defense these last couple minutes.
Yeah, nice work by Havelka, especially there on Tony Leal that last part of the half.
They get it into Brown.
Got it over
He's
there.
Got it. Show and go at the final second. Shell, not even close. Wild first half, and the Eagles come out with a 6-point advantage.
Well, I tell you, again, we talked about the Eagles led by 25 at the half of the first game, 20 at the half in the second game, but hey, this is postseason basketball, and it's down to 6, and that was not an easy 6-point lead for the Eagles by any stretch of the imagination. We got us a ball game here at Davies tonight.
Stay tuned. Second half is next. We'll be back. Welcome back, everybody. Grant and Mark back, and hectic first half. We had a game of runs, and at the end, the Eagles come out with a 6-point advantage.
Yeah, definitely not an easy 6-point advantage by any means for the Eagles. Davies shooting 57%, 13 of 23. West Fargo 13 of 26 for 50%. 7 threes for Davies for 54%, 7 of 13. West Fargo 5 of 12, 42%. 6 of 10 at the line for the Packers, 10 of 13 for Davies for 77%. Assists are even at 10, 8 steals for West Fargo compared to just 3 for Davies. 11 turnovers for West Fargo, 9 for the Eagles. And there's, like I said, there's a block party. 5 blocks in the first half, all of them by Alpha Camara of the Eagles. Scoring-wise, West Fargo, Leal with 12, Perry's with 7, Fitz with 6, Max Fowl with 5, Keaton McGregor 4, Cole Tiedemann 3. For Davies, York leads all scorers with 16, Jackson Beiswinger with 8, Mitzel with 6, Calise with 5, Alpha Camara 3 points, 2 steals, 5 blocks, and 3 rebounds in the line of the night. Ray Brown 3, and Peter Havelka with a bucket. Quick update on the Eastern Dakota Conference Tournament. As we speak, first half late, Grand Forks Central leading Grand Forks Red River 39-34. Started midway through the second half, Cheyenne trailing North 46-32. And it's a final, Shanley 46, Davies 45. The winner of this game gets the Deacons in the EDC semis.
Meanwhile, the Eagles trying to hold on to a 6-point lead here to start the second half. Inside Beiswinger, now inside Camara, and reverse layup is good.
Alpha must be heard me reading his stat line.
Yeah.
Needed more points. Matches blocks.
Tony Leal had it, tapped away by York, and guess who comes out with it? Camara. Loose ball on the floor. Shell had it, does have it. Inside Leal, too many steps.
Yep. Camara altered the steps. Is there anything he doesn't do?
Does he do your taxes?
No.
Doesn't do everything, though. York.
He might.
Last touch by Fowl. Stay with the Eagles.
H&R block. It's a good thing it's the last game of the year.
Must be. York, pass was knocked away. Got it back, however. York, hop step. Shot barely off. Guess who comes out with it? Camara missed anyway.
There's no justice when he doesn't score like that.
Oh, yeah.
Come on.
Mitzel comes up to guard Foul. Now Fitz. Brown give him a little room. McGregor inside. Block shot and one, however. Camara with the foul.
Oh, Alpha didn't like that call.
Leo picks up the bucket.
Leo knows how to grind down there.
Yeah.
They gave the foul to Mitzel, surprisingly.
Leo hits the and one. Free throw, 45-40 our score. Brown will make it back across. Gets it to York. Shell on him. York, spin dribble. Outside Mitzel. Brown, corner three. Off. York gets the rebound and the putback.
That's some kind of rebound by Dan York. 18 for York now.
Foul.
Oh.
Errant pass. Foul cursed himself out on that one.
And again, that's the second time we've seen that there, the no-look pass, and by look I mean the player trying to catch the pass didn't look.
Which was nobody. Brown to York. York, open lane to the basket. Gets the home roll.
And you get the sense, Grant, West Fargo's teetering a little bit here.
Shell. Blocked by Camara.
6 blocks.
And York chases it down. 3-on-3 break. Oh. York, what a move! Double-digit advantage. Timeout, Adam Polcheski.
And Davies with a quick 5 to start the half, or excuse me, a quick 8-0 run to start the second half. And like I said, Grant, danger zone time for the Packers right now.
What a start to this half.
6 for Dan York right out of the gate, coupled with an Alpha Camara bucket to start the half. And the Eagles are starting to roll a little bit here. York with 22 on the night already.
Just an update on Mason Clabo. He had surgery last Friday on a partially torn meniscus he suffered versus Fargo North. He He was on crutches because we were invited to their basketball banquet on Sunday. Thank you, Coach Manson, for the invite. We appreciate it. He was in crutches, could hardly put weight on that foot, and now Tuesday night he's out here walking. So no timetable for a return, but we'll see.
Well, and as Coach Manson also said, you've got to win 2 before you lose 2, right? And so getting that first win tonight, you need 1 win to get to state. And that's the goal of regions. Yes, you want to win the region tournament. You want to get the top seed. But first step is to get to qualify for state.
Yep.
And hopefully if the cards go their way, they'll have a chance for Claybo to rest another week before they'd have to come out and see if he can give it a go come state tournament time. Speaking of tournaments, quick update. Grand Forks Central and Red River have gone to the half. 39-36. Grand Forks Central leads that. North starting to pull away from Cheyenne. 9 minutes to go in that one. Spartans lead 53-35, so it looks like they're going to advance to the semis, Grant.
Fitz, they still haven't crossed the timeline yet. Still haven't crossed. Camara tapped it away. Probably been 10 seconds if he didn't touch it.
Yep.
But
and there's a slight problem for West Fargo here is they've got 20 on the shot clock.
Shot clock is still moving. They still haven't crossed half yet. That's finally his 10 seconds.
And because it was tipped out of bounds.
It was tipped at resets.
Right.
So 20 seconds they couldn't cross half court.
Great defensive
That's
effort
called
there.
defense right there.
Ray Brown needs to take a breath here for a second.
Brown kind of toying with foul a little bit. York, guarded by Shell. Shell not giving him any room. Gets it off to Beiswinger. Brown out to Mitzel for a right wing 3, short. Guess who got the rebound? Give you one guess. Camara. York down the lane, fights through contact, misses it. Leo corrals the rebound.
York trying to take on the entire defense, and why not?
Almost succeeded. To the corner for 3, way off. Rebound by Camara.
And West Fargo, Grant, 3 minutes in, has still not hardly gotten anything on the board. You got 1-3.
Mitzel taking his time. York goes right into Shell. Gets it right back, though. Goes down the lane. Tried getting rid of it. Couldn't. Shell with the steal. And then Brown steals it back. Transition 3. No. Mitzel had it. Does get it back. You know, York will fight his way through traffic. Got it.
Ted York just taking over the second half. 8.5, 24 for the game.
Leal trying to body his way around. He was on the end line. Back the way of Fargo Davies. And Polcheski wants a word with the official on the baseline.
And Adam Polcheski has had a few words for the officials tonight.
Probably a couple we can't repeat. Cole Calise has checked in. So it's Hasbargen.
Loria
and Beiswinger is checked in. Yes, Bonfus Loria is checked in for the Packers as well.
York on Loria, look out. Okay.
Camara. You know he ain't shooting that, unfortunately. York. Calise in the corner. Got it!
Another missile from Cole Calise.
It's getting ugly fast for the Packers. Leal. And a blocking foul called on Beiswinger. Wasn't set.
Yeah, probably the right call. Beiswinger had the position but didn't get the feet set.
That's his third foul of the game.
Yet Beiswinger opened up the game with a pair of threes. A little quiet since.
Two guys going to the same spot. They do get it, however, into parries.
Looks like my offense.
Oh, I ran it. It wasn't good. Camara almost had that one blocked, but instead it's just a missed shot. York almost had it poked away. A reaching foul is called on Bonfus Loria.
Yeah, you got to slow York down somewhere, and Loria took the, shall we say, the aggressive approach. Davies on a 13-3 run in the first 4.5 minutes here.
Calise will just kick it back out to reset the offense. He'll gets it back. Calise down the lane. York thought about it. Calise open again in the corner. Hits it again. Eagles are hot out of the locker room.
Cole Calise 5 in the first half, a pair of threes in the second half, and he's in double figures with 11.
Fitz down the lane, and Hasbargen picks up that foul.
You can make your hands clap.
Sorry. First personal, third team foul.
It's the last game of the year, guys. I got to get it all out now.
Yep, I know. First of 2 is good for Fitz. And Peter Havelka will check in for Camara.
Alpha comes off to a nice hand from the crowd.
I don't know which is better. This game he's playing or that 16 rebound game earlier this year,
Yeah.
but this is up there.
He's all over the joint.
Meisminger trying to get the ball in, does get it into York. York will take his time. Inside Hasbargen. Whips it around the Beiswinger open 3. Off. Loria with the rebound. Leal. Spin on Beiswinger. Double team. Fights through traffic and scores.
Boy, that just shows you how good a player Leal is, though. The 2 biggest guys that Davies can throw on the floor at him, and he still comes through and gets it.
York trying to fight through a couple of guys. Inside Havelka left open on a smaller man. Gets his miss back and scores.
Love it when Peter Havelka gets the ball down low. Money.
Perry's dribbles it towards the West Fargo bench. Tiedemann thought about it
Twice.
a couple of times. Fitz down the lane. Offensive foul. Nick, guess who stepped in? Hasbargen.
Nick finally got a break there. He's taken a few of those this year and not gotten the call. This time he did.
Foul and McGregor have checked in. Fitz and Perry's have checked out.
I think Adam Palczewski is about at it with this officiating crew, though. He is not a happy camper.
He needs a lozenge is what he needs, is to be yelling.
He
too
does.
much. Get it into Khalees. Out of York. Into the teeth of the Packer defense. Errant pass. Over and back call.
Yeah, triple team there. York, they finally figured out, guess what? Dan York gets the ball. He's having a night, so we're going to collapse a little bit on him.
McGregor. Now Tiedemann, they're looking to get into Leal Havelka playing great defense. They do get it to him. Leal lost the handle. It looked like it was blocked by Havelka, but may have gotten a little too handsy.
Good effort by Havelka there. And again, Leal, we don't know if he's 100% on that ankle tonight, but he's sure playing like it.
He's looking like it.
Yeah, just an impressive young man. Right at his season average now for scoring at 17 a game, and he'll go to the line.
Camara waiting to check in here. Leal makes the first. Camara will check in. Look him in for Hasbargen. A little bit bigger on the floor.
Nice game tonight for Hasbargen so far. He's really playing well.
Leal misses the second one. I think a lane violation may have been called.
Yeah, looks like Max Fowl was wondering what happened there.
Khalees looking to get the ball in, gets it into York. Loria all over him. West Fargo cheerleaders are getting into it too. York loses his man for 3. Good! What a shot!
And then I know Ray hasn't made a lot of shots tonight, but
that was
man.
one of them. Leal down the lane. Havelka may have gotten a piece on it, still went in.
Again, you got to give credit to Tony Leal. He is working hard tonight. That's 20 for him.
Brown. Again. Got it again.
Somebody woke Ray up. Back-to-back threes for Ray, and it's starting to get ugly.
Eagles up 20. Leal, can he respond? Yes, he can. And a timeout called by Adam Polcheski.
And Leal with 11 second-half points.
However, it's a 17-point game.
Or 13, I should say. Oh, man.
And this is starting to look like every other game these two teams have played this year. The Eagles have blown it open to start the second half.
It really is, and it's just the way they've come about it. And again, Davies won by 37 back in January. They won by 20, and they were just about there with 10:50 to go here. But Davies is altering as the defensive stops. They're altering possessions. They're just making it so difficult right now for West Fargo to do anything. Get in some sort of offensive rhythm here. Just looking again, turnovers 14-12. We talked about it earlier, but the shooting percentage is still hot. West Fargo shooting 50%, Davies 56%. Davies 10 of 13 at the line, West Fargo 9 of 14 for 64%. And on the glass, West Fargo the 22-19 edge. Both teams get about 35 rebounds a game, so we're right about where we expected to be, including on the scoreboard.
York will slowly carry it across half. Gets it to Brown. Brown over Calise, the marksman in the corner. Good again.
14 for Calise.
You leave a sniper in the perch, he's dangerous. That's what that was. Whoa, what a move there. York is on the ground behind the play. York is slowly getting his way back up the floor.
Yep. For Coach Jay Cook there admonishing.
York will come out.
And York's going to sit down. That's something Davies can ill afford as another loss of a big scorer at this point. Let's hope he's all right.
Brown looking to get the ball in. Gets it into Mitzel.
York's going back to the locker room, Grant. Limping a little bit.
Not yet.
Yeah, he is now.
Brown, baseline jumper.
Meanwhile, in the next man up vein, Ray Brown
Camara all over his assignment and backs off. Loria, Camara just jumping around. The Energizer Bunny on the Eagle defense.
I mean, how do you try to get around that?
York is just walking around in the hallway behind the bench.
I thought he's
trying to walk it off. I think he's okay. Kind of hopping and walking on it. Foul to Shell.
Coach Manson yelling out my favorite phrase, hands up.
Over the corner, Shell for three. Off. Camara swipes down to get that one.
That is some kind of rebound.
Mitzel gets around Loria, lane to the basket, and one!
Even Mitzel looks surprised he made that.
How do you do, Max Mitzel?
He had that look on his face like, did I do
you
that?
Sure that went
in? After leaving Loria behind at the volleyball line.
York is going to check back in, so it looks like he's okay.
He's going to wait?
Yep, he will wait. I believe it's coming in for the shooter, Mitzel. Mitzel can't get the touch.
How did we get to a 24-point game?
Good question. Over to Shell. Foul inside Loria. Had it poked away.
Guess who's got it, yeah.
Shell. They have a jump ball, or was it a foul? I think a foul was called.
I think they're going to get Ray there.
And they will. Mitzel will come out of the game.
Mitzel, who had 13 against West Fargo in the earlier game, sits down with 8. Tony Leal also trying to walk it off behind the Packer bench over there. Looks like he's
not. I didn't notice that. Yeah, there he is.
And I wonder if that ankle isn't bugging him.
That's probably. Calise interception. Look out, he's got numbers. And Calise will just lay it in. You thought he was going to bounce it off the backboard to get it to York, but that's how you do it. Tiedemann to foul. Tiedemann left wide open. Havelka with the defense, so it was enough. Perry's trying to get his way out of there, and he does. Shell left open again. Then said no. Bonfils pass tipped away by guess who? 14 and White. And Havelka with the interception. A lazy turnover for the Packers.
Yeah.
It's getting ugly.
Yeah, just not very crisp right now, and the Eagles are taking full advantage.
York. Brown, corner three. Rattles out. Havelka had it, but tipped it out of bounds. Now Isaac Fitz will check into the game. Lee will also check back in with that ankle. Loria and Foul will check out. Trouble getting the ball in. They do get it in. Tiedemann. Over to Leo in the corner. They get it in. Tiedemann for 3. Got it.
I think that was Perry's actually that hit that.
Oh, yeah, it was.
And he's got double figures now with 10.
York gets it into Brown. Brown gets Fitz on skates, misses the shot badly. Was last touched by Leo. Havelka will check out. Beiswinger back in with the 3 fouls. And Riley Hansen also checked back in.
Oh, and I guess, yeah, I didn't give Alpha.
For Camara. Calise. Riley Hansen, top of the key, triple. Got it!
And the EDC's number 2 3-point shooter fires one in there.
48.7% from downtown. That's one good example of it. Shell, hop, step.
That's
too many steps. Hop, skip, and a jump. And a walk. Calise to Brown. Just under 8 minutes to play in the game. Beiswinger gets York on, or gets Brown, fights his way through traffic, couldn't get the touch. Fitz pushing it up. Parries. York tried to go for the steal, lands out of bounds. Trying to get it in. Tiedemann inside. Leal will stay with the Packers.
Beiswinger thought otherwise.
To no avail. Packers trying to get the ball in. They do get it in. Fitz takes a spill on the floor. Mid-range jumper is good. By Perry's.
Nick Perry's for 2.
York. Trying to work his way around Shell. Double team. Fights through the double team. Calise for 3. Short.
He's human.
He is. Marksman missed once in a while. Perry's looking over the defense. Now Fitz. Inside Leal. Defense collapses on him. And tough shot in the lane there from Leal.
Boy, think about how much worse this would be for West Fargo if Leal wasn't scoring what he is tonight.
Yeah.
He's up to 25 now.
Brown fights through traffic and scores.
Boy, that's just a great effort drive there by Ray. I'm just quicker than you, buddy.
Is that what he said?
Maybe.
Perry's. Couldn't finish. Leo cannot.
Boy, if there's everything West Fargo's had in the second half in one play.
West Fargo's night in one play, absolutely. York. Get it to Brown, over the shoulder catch. Brown, step back, baseline, falls down, no avail. Leo was on the line. We tried to save it.
Of course, Beiswinger.
Why is it always when play stops, he hit the 3?
Drains the 3 from like 24
That's
feet.
every Bison game over the last 6 games. Jakari White hits it after the play is over.
After it's over.
Beiswinger into Brown. Hansen for 3 off the back iron. Camara tries to clean up, can't. Hansen can't clean up. Who has all those offensive rebounds, no points. Shell, nice pass. Shell finishes that one for 2.
Shell got out behind the defense there and gets his first bucket of the night.
York. Kick out. Beiswinger left wide open. Couldn't get the touch. Riley Hansen finishes that one.
Riley
Got to box out. Every coach will say it. Riley Hansen just says, thank you very much.
And McGregor down the lane couldn't finish. York fights through contact. They're going to call an offensive foul on York there. Foul stood in there.
Number 2, second personal, 16 foul in the game.
Well, and if you're Adam Palczewski, you at least have the saving grace of knowing this doesn't end your season. You've got, you go into Friday and you'll have, you're going to have a tough battle with Devils Lake, unfortunately. That's not going to be an easy game by any means, but at least you're not going home tonight.
Nope, you're going to the shack regardless. Foul, trying to body his way through everybody. To Shell. Now Lauria to Shell down low, and he finishes and one.
Max Shell putting a few buckets up here in the second half.
Fouls on Eagle number 22, Hansen. Second personal, 17 foul. The bucket's good, shooting the and one, Max Shell.
Gets the and one. Calise racing back up the floor. Hands it off to Brown. Beiswinger down the lane, backs out. Hansen. Hansen will go back to Brown, short. Foul chases it down. Camara with the steal and was fouled before he could rise up for the slam.
Oh, man.
What hasn't he done in this game?
I mean,
other than hit a threes and everything you could do, he's got the cycle almost of basketball.
Words just really defy description sometimes to enunciate. I'm doing it right now to talk about how good a game he plays.
Hits the first free throw.
And in the game, number 2, York.
6 for Alpha to match his unofficial block total that I've got.
Second one hits them both.
And Alpha stepping up.
Not the best free throw shooter, hits a pair. Shell, mid-range to Leal. We'll call that a pass to Leal.
Yeah, I think he was kind of half in between what he wanted to do. And
Calise lost the handle, passes it back out. Timeout was called by Bart Manson.
So just getting the timeout there. We'll take a quick run through the tournament scoreboard for those of you interested in that. We got a ball game in Grand Forks, Grant, with 7.5 to play. Red River 66, Central 64. So early lead for Central has evaporated, so we got a barn burner there. Up at Fargo North at the Spartan Dome, Fargo North will advance. They will move on into the semifinals with a 72-57 win over West Fargo Cheyenne. And in case you missed it earlier, Fargo Shanley with a 1-point victory up at Devils Lake tonight, 46-45. They started that one a little early. So the semifinal matchups now, we're waiting on. Davies will, assuming the score holds, will get Shanley in the semis. And North looks like is going to get their winner of Red River Central in the semifinal round of the EDC tournament, which tips off Friday.
4:10 to go. Game all but over. Calise races down the lane, kicks it out to York. York will stop on the baseline, stops on a dime, misses. Camara taps it out, but right to Lauria. Leo was stripped down low, but off of Beiswinger. Will stay with West Fargo.
Nice play by Jackson there to knock the ball at Leo's hands, who had 2 points in his sights.
McGregor to inbound. Inside Lauria, outside Shell for three. Got it.
Shell with all 8 of his points in the second half.
Packers will press. Shell on the floor.
Look out. Oh,
they wanted the alley-oop. Beiswinger left wide open, of course.
A hard rattle in there for Jackson Beiswinger. And he moves into double figures at 11.
Packers pass the ball around the perimeter. We're going to go step into a triple and hit.
7 for McGregor. Keaton should point
York
that.
breaks the press by himself. Nice handoff pass and the slam.
Send it in, Alpha Camara.
You've been dying to say that.
I have.
Slam assist York.
Leo fights through traffic in the slow and 1.
Well, I know it's not going to go his way tonight for his team, but Tony Leal's having himself a night.
Nick Hasbargen will check in for Mitzel, and Ray Brown will check back into the game for Khalees.
Number 20, Nick Hasbargen.
Leo hits the free throw.
And that's 30 now for Leal, unofficially.
Brown crosses half and is immediately fouled by McGregor. This is our 20th broadcast together.
20 times you've had to put up with me for this long?
Yeah.
Second personal, fifth dunk.
You could only do that with someone you're related to. Oh,
Wait, you are. Hasbargen out to Brown. Brown almost slips. Chases it down. Beiswinger will try another triple off the mark. Beiswinger gets it back. He'll try another 3. Ring it up.
Three for Beiswinger.
Up by 20. Foul kind of shoves Ray Brown out of the way. Camara, another block.
speaking of shoving things out
Hasbargen
of the
on
way.
the floor. Ball on the floor.
Oh, there it is. Oh,
Camara was. How was he not fouled there? Acrobatic finish to no avail. And then Leal is fouled by Beiswinger.
and Leal almost took his coach out in the process. The things that Alpha Camara does defy description. And as we say for the final time this year, Grant, wholesale substitutions.
So you name it off the Eagle bench, they're coming in. Kamani Davis, Mitzel, Riley Hansen, Peter Havelka. The starters will exit the game. York, Camara, and Brown have all come out of the game. Two minutes to go, a 95-73 Eagle lead. Leo hits the free throw.
Well, he's got 19 in the second half alone, 31 for the ball game.
Chops the 2 free throws. We'll stop play to get another player into the game.
And Tony Leal's going to sit down, and not for lack of effort tonight for him.
Definitely.
31 points unofficially.
Mitzel crosses half. Mitzel out of bounds. And stay with the Eagles.
Max likes, where's the whistle, ref?
Cameron Miller will check in for the Eagles. Hansen gets to Havelka. That big frame pulls it down. Miller outside Davis. Davis through contact. Can't get the touch.
Oh,
Kamani Davis with the interception.
picked by Kamani there. Oh boy.
Final minute 30 of the game. Bart Madsen's going to clear his bench. Miller couldn't finish. Now, pass inside off the bottom of the board by Troftgruben. West Fargo passed the ball around. Final 60 seconds. Oh, Hansen rips it away. Gets it to Hasbargen. And the Eagles will take to get some some more guys in the game. See, we got Charlie Solberg, Harrison Throntveit,
Mad Dog Maddox Maloney in the game.
And Caleb Scary has checked in for the final 52.5 seconds of this game. And you can see everybody played in this game. Maloney out to Miller. Miller lost it in traffic. Maloney chases it down. Maloney gets it out. Solberg gets the touch!
Good boy, Charlie Solberg.
Only a 2-point shot, but it sounded like a 3 in the building.
And the bench loves it.
Absolutely loves it. Off the back iron, no good. Solberg gets the rebound.
And I don't think we're going to get a Hunyon.
I don't think so. Lascari wants to pull it, but I don't think he will. Our final broadcast of the year, final home game of the year for the Eagles, and they do it in dominating fashion. Fargo Davies advances. They win it 97-74 over the 9th-seeded West Fargo Packers.
West Fargo Packers 74.
And again, Grant, 97-59, 89-69, and now 97-74. Didn't exactly work out probably the path that they had envisioned, but the result is the same. A Davies win, survive and advance. They're on to the EDC semifinals and a date with a team that's given them some trouble. Shanley has been a tough game in both instances, although they've swept the season series, but Davies, lacks some of the size that Shanley has, and Connor Kraft and the Hakeem and a couple of other guys, they're going to be ready for that semifinal. West Fargo goes now into the consolation bracket, and they will have a shot at Devil's Lake to try to keep their season alive here in the EDC tournament.
Just want to say thank you real quick to the boys basketball team for allowing this game to be put on. They donated the money that allowed us to do this. Thank you to the Mitzel family for having us come to the banquet. I mean, you couldn't ask for anything else than what we've got here.
Oh, we're getting everybody up here. All right. All the seniors are coming up here. I'm going to vacate the premises and give this Mr. Brown to start off with.
So, Ray, thanks for joining us. Slow first half you guys had, but you really picked it up in that second half.
Yeah, honestly, we just needed to get our shots falling. I think we were good the second half because we got a lot of threes to go in that second half.
Yeah, sluggish start for you guys, but that second half. Again, Alpha Camara, what hasn't he done for this team? I don't know how many blocks the guy had, but tell me about his defensive presence.
Alpha is our defense. Once Alpha gets going, the rest of our defense is going, and that's just what we do. We feed off of Alpha.
So you guys will move on to play Shanley. Any first impressions on Shanley?
We had a close game with them last time, and they're a pretty good team. We just got to bring our A game.
Thanks for joining us, Ray. I appreciate it. Yep. Just go on down the line here to Mr. Mitzel. 3-point marks from that YAR. How does it feel to put those ones in the net every time?
Oh, man, it feels great. Sometimes the ball's not going in the hole, but in the first half there, when my teammates give me open looks, it's hard to miss those open ones, so yeah.
So you guys are going to get Shanley. Any first impressions on Shanley?
Yeah, they're a great team. It was a good battle last time we played them, so it'll be a hard-fought battle.
Great. Thanks for joining us, Max.
Yeah,
appreciate it. Let's keep going on down the line here to the marksman, Cole Calise. When you get that ball in that corner, do you just know you're going to make it?
You just got to shoot with confidence, very blessed to be out there having fun.
Yeah. Again, tell me what Alpha Camara provides for you guys, because I think he had a block, a steal. I mean, he has got had the triple crown tonight.
Yeah.
I mean, what does he do for you guys?
He was just doing everything, all the little things, getting the rebounds, the blocks. I think he had a few on one possession. He's just a great player to have out there, great teammate.
Thanks for stopping by, Cole. I appreciate it. Kamani Davis, another senior. Again, how does it feel knowing that you guys are going to move on to the semis and to get in the game there late?
Feels good, I guess. Getting in there, and it is what it is. Just got to see what you can do to win, or what you can do to impact the game. You don't want to be out there being a liability and that sort of thing. So,
right.
How can you impact the game to win? So that's all you really got.
You got a first impression on Shanley?
I mean, I don't know, they're a solid team. They've had their ups and downs this year, so definitely got to take them seriously. You know, it's a playoffs. Don't really want to go out there dilly-dallying. So
definitely be a good game. Thanks for joining us, Kamani. I appreciate it. It's time for the other three-point marksman, Riley Hansen. You guys had that sluggish first half. Not a lot's going right. You fight to a 6-point lead, but you really shut the door in that second half on them.
Yeah, it's great credit to our defense. You know, when they can't score and we can't score, defense is going to be the thing that gets us to pull out the win.
Right. Again, what is it going to take for you guys to beat Shanley coming up?
Again, just strong defense. If we can hold them down, we know we're going to be able to score. Even if we get off to like a slow start, we know we're going to eventually be able to put the ball in the hoop.
Right. Thanks for joining us, Riley. I appreciate it, man. Last but not least, Max Frosley. Now, on Sunday at the banquet, you've taken on this coach role.
Yeah.
What does that mean to the coaching staff and yourself to be that extra coach on the floor?
I mean, every day I practice, you know, I obviously wish I was playing, but, you know, I just try to do what I can every day to, you know, help the team in any way I can.
Right.
And, you know, it's been really cool, you know, the coaches, you know, taking me in as the assistant coach, like they said on Sunday, you know, and it's fun, you know. Obviously, rather wish I'd be out there, but, you know, this is just as good in my opinion.
Yeah. In practice, if you're a coach, you got a favorite drill that you like to run?
I would say we do a one more drill. It's my favorite just because I can get in at practice, and you know that's about the only drill I can get in at practice. So.
Any chance to get in? Well, thank you for stopping by, Max. We appreciate your time. We'll bring old Big Smooth back in here. So this is it for us. I'm a senior.
Yeah, I was going to say we got one more senior to thank here, and you know, it's not this is going to be a little dad moment here for me, but you mentioned that it's our 20th game, and it just
Dan York's going to come up.
Oh, Dan! Oh, yeah, we got to get one more guy up here, the man that was scoring all night. Here you go, Dan.
Dan York, the last guy to come up here. Tell me about that second half you guys had. You're up 6. You're struggling to take the lead on them, but you really shut the door in the second half.
Yeah, we just came out with more pressure. Like, we just brought the defense. We were allowing a lot on the backside, and we just fixed that, and we came out with way more pressure than we did in the first half.
It looked like in the first half they were bringing the pressure to you guys. You guys didn't know how to respond, but you really had that punch in the second half. Now, tell me about Shanley, because they had the 1-point win. They're going to move on to face you guys. You got an impression on those guys?
I mean, I don't really got much to say about it. I mean, we beat them twice. But they look like they're getting better, but so are we. Like, we're just going to keep moving forward.
And maybe you're getting healthier with Clayba coming back sooner or later.
Yeah,
thanks for joining us, Dan. I appreciate it.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you. Now, for real, we're bringing you back in because I don't think anybody else is coming up. But
no, you got to make sure you get the important people that are on the air for this kind of stuff.
So you were saying?
Yeah. Well, again, being a little bit of a dad here for a minute, but it's not not an opportunity a lot of parents get to spend this much time with their son and on in a public forum like this. I just want to tell you that I'm proud of you, kid, and you do a great job. And thanks for having me along for the ride. It's been fun, and I thank all the coaches, Coach Heidelbach, Coach Veit, Coach Hook, Coach Zimiga, and Coach Manson for having us basically treated like part of the family here for Davies Basketball. And it's been a great experience here, and I want to thank also there's a fine group of young men and women here that are working to put these broadcasts on every night that we play at home here. John Moser and the whole crew here that's done camera work for the Davies Live Network, and to Mr. Mark Langley, my sincere gratitude for helping educate all these young people. They just do an excellent job of putting this broadcast together. And it doesn't happen without the play-by-play man. You have done a phenomenal job stepping into this role, and it's been my privilege to call these games with you. And most importantly, I know your mother would be proud of you, too.
Yes, father-son moments will cherish forever, right? So for the final time this year, Eagles 97, Packers 74. For Mark Hubbard, my color analyst, for John Moser, our executive producer, our streaming director, Mr. Mark Langley, this is Grant Hubbard saying so long from South Fargo. Thank you.